Good morning, evening, afternoon, everybody. This is Cameron Walsh with the Gernot Friche, bringing you iRacing's Classics Team Championship Lotus 79 here this week at Silverstone. Week number 8 of 12 for the Season 1 2014 season, as we will look at the qualification for this great race at this historic junk track. Nuno Moria with a 127.833. I'll elaborate why later. Gernot Friche in the Lotus with a 127.878. Ben-Ara Chadwick and Sam Doby in finishing out the second row. I've qualified last, which is not a surprise. I think the over-under on me qualifying last is a pretty good pickup. Invest in that, as we will go looking around the beautiful red Silverstone track. Historic in operation for many years, but unlike Sebring, it sucks, as they will take us, Nuno will take us through the first turn. Corpse. I'm going to call it corpse because I don't know how to say it. Somebody that was from England told me how to say it once, and that was the last time. As we will all get underway, all 35 cars this week, bringing the total car count up again. We had a low count at Lime Rock Park, an okay count at Montreal, and a beautiful count of cars here at Silverstone. Everyone gets away cleanly, no big wrecks yet, a couple of off tracks, but that's mostly due to the fact that it was 66 degrees. Andrea Ventura fighting Juho Arania now in Team Lotus, fighting for position. Juho going on to the inside at, I believe that's Stowe, going into Vale and into the whole club corner thingy a bit, as Juho will not be able to make the pass just yet, as he's struggling to get the power down early. Tires are cold, they're warming up. Nuno Moria not having any problems pulling away from Gernot Friche just in these early laps, as finding the grip. They'll lead the field through Woodcots for the first time. The beautiful panoramic view. I think I've said beautiful so many times because I just don't like this track. Anyway, we will look at the replay of lap 1. Very West passing a couple cars that were struggling getting grip. A lot of people decided to have a very low first gear, a very high, first gear differential. As Bill Frazier will have a slide, allowing Barry West to slip past as he'll come across into Maggots for the first time behind the Brit, as West looks to have a great race here at Silverstone. As now we'll go into lap 2, a very unfortunate thing here involving myself and my teammate Mark Winfield. Myself and Vincent Chevette ended up yielding the corner to each other at the exact same time. When you're side by side going into a corner like Maggots, there's 3 ways that can end up. One can pass the other, you can both yield, or you can both go for it, and we ended up both yielding, and Mark Winfield was able to not run into us, but he got clipped and flipped around. His race would unfortunately be done, as this is Bill Frazier, I believe, with Ardo Inamaki of the Parmalat team. Or is that the Brabham team? That's the Brabham team, as we'll go to Mark Fisher and Havard Espelin. Mark in the Alfa Romeo, Havard in the Theodore racing car, as the Battle of the Reds here at Silverstone. We'll see Mark Fisher getting ahead. This is really a track of positioning and getting down the power, as if you get on the power too early, you'll need to countersteer, as he will countersteer, getting onto the throttle, kicking it up through the gears onto the straight there. As in the Lotus 79, when you have that problem, ample amounts of throttle tends to solve everything, as this is the ATS of Daryl Vandiger. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. But anyways, the ATS car will spin out, entering Maggots. He clipped the inside grass, went around for a couple of loops. He'll lose a couple of positions, but rejoin without any damage, as now in lap 6 of 30, Nuno Moria coming upon a lapped car, having broken away from Gernot. He will have to slow up massively, but slide, getting under power, and there's no way about it. He ended up just punting that lapped car off the track. Very unfortunate. Nuno did apologize Turn 1 was really a nightmare for a lot of people getting the power down, as it just didn't work out. As this is Julian Fleuret behind Havard Espeland. He will tap Havard going into, I don't even know what corner that is. Farm Straight, Bridge. It's the Bridge corner. I should have known that. As Julian will pick up some front end damage. I believe Havard picked up some rear end damage. We'll go into a slow-mo of Nuno Maria as he will clip the inside curbing, doing massive amounts of damage to that left side of that front wing. Very surprising. He was really the only one I saw that had such a degree of damage, possibly contributing low setup, how he has the car set up. This is Adnan Dizdeveric and Daniel Banker fighting for 24th position, I believe, as Nuno will have to continue with that front end damage, and now Gernot Fritsche behind him, as Banker will keep the position against Adnan in the ATS car, as now coming to focus with Mark Dorval in front. Adnan looking to have a very good, strong race here. He's been doing very good these last couple of weeks, improving steadily as he'll go on to the inside of Daniel Banker, but once again he will yield smartly, as he will see if he can't get that positioning down to where he can get the power to go down the hanger straight and pass him. We'll go to Havard Espeland, lap 19 out of 30. Almost 10 laps to go with Fabian Gerber behind him in the Renault, as the Theodore car is slipping around. You've really got like a 15-lap window. It takes about 5 minutes to get these tires, or 5 laps to get these tires warmed up, and by the end they're way too hot, as Salvatore Lorne is possibly finding out. Either he downshifted at the wrong time, he got on the throttle too early. He once again has a very tragic end to his race. Very disappointing for himself. That's very bad luck, as John G. Hill is now under pressure by Julian Fleuret, who has picked up that wing damage earlier. John defending rather handedly, as Julian looks to go on the inside, but will yield to John going across Brooklands as they go through left field. As now, here we go. Here's where it gets interesting. Lap 21 out of 30. Nuno Maria and Gernot Fritsche coming wheel-to-wheel racing once again. They did this at Montreal. Can Gernot finally get around this time? All the way over here across the ocean, as the Williams and the Lotus will go past the lapped car. A lapped car, not the lapped car. As they will go around this arena complex. Williams versus Lotus, as Nuno with that front end wing damage, kicking up a lot of smoke from that rear end. Will Gernot try and get the power down as they put the wheels almost making contact, but they do not. They don't make contact as we go on board with Gernot himself as they go around the lapped car of Adnan Dizdeveric, and then the inside of Mark Dorval, as Gernot is looking to hopefully take advantage of left field and get into Woodcots. We'll go later into the lap 23 out of 30. Gernot going to the inside, trying desperately to get around. He's got 7 laps to go to do it, and now he's only got 5 laps to do it. Lap 25 out of 30. He's still behind as they go around the lapped car of Schmidt. As Gernot is looking to get into the slipstream, he'll try to get on the inside there. No, not happening. Lots of smoke kicking up from that Williams car. He is pushing it to the absolute limit. 26 of 30 now. Only 4 laps to go as they come out onto hanger straight, as Gernot will go past, end up coming through the Vale, through Club, into Abbey, and under the bridge, as Gernot will finally make the position over Nuno Maria with that front end wing damage, possibly slowing him down, as we'll go into the pack. 5 cars all racing for position. Simpkins, David Azevedo, Havard Espeland in that red car, and John G. Hill, followed by Florian Gerber, Julian Fleuret, as Havard will have a massive slide there. He'll keep it under power, as that Theodore, while loose, he manages to save every single time, as Azevedo will end up going on the outside of the Theodore car in that McLaren, as the Arrows car pulls away, as John G. Hill goes down the inside of Havard Espeland. I believe he clipped one of the wheels, as his wheels do not seem to be set straight. I believe he would be a retirement, as it looks like Banker there just got on the power too soon, left a rather pretty-looking trail of going into all those cones. He will get on with no further damage. 29 out of 30. Gernot Friche with the fastest lap of a 128.691. That Lotus car, once he got past Nuno, he built a small gap, as you'll see the shadow car of Cam Walsh following behind is Gernot Friche will win here at Silverstone. Don't ask how that wing got bent. I don't know either. As Nuno Maria with his front end wing damage possibly doing him in here in England, as he will finish in second to Gernot, with Bernard Chadwick in the Ligier. A strong race, a very smart race, with Sam Doby possibly having the only exciting lap of the race for him, as well, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to dodge a lapped car. No problems there for him, as he will finish in fourth, as it goes Lotus, Williams, Ligier, Williams, Ligier. As the top finishing UK team guy is James Rawson in seventh, as Gernot finishing in exactly 45 minutes flat, with myself finishing in 23rd. We had a total of 29 cars finishing with the fastest lap of a 128.69. Very strong racing throughout the entire field. Quite a bit of aero damage was picked up from those metal curbs, but well, that's just how things go. We'll look at the Drivers' Championship. Gernot Friche still in the lead, with Bernard Chadwick and Andrea Ventura still following, both in the Ligier team. As such, the Ligiers are rather dominant this season in the constructors, as they are first with a 321. The Williams team now taking over from Team UK with a 250, as Team UK will slide down into third. Not what they wanted to have here in England, in their home country, but they look to bounce back at Virginia, as the CTC circus will find itself there at VIR. If you want to join us, you are more than welcome to. We are located right between the Dallara IndyCar and the Daytona Riley prototype. Do stop in on the forums, do say hi, do comment, and we will see you all in Virginia.